Well, hello. Hello, everyone. I know it's been quite a while since last I streamed. I thought I had everything fully set up, but looks like I had, my camera just didn't want to stay still, so I had to keep adjusting it until now. It looks like even if I tap my desk, it doesn't jitter, so the camera's in a good place right now. So I think I just did one little slam on my desk and then everything just went sideways. I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. But yeah, it looks like everything's good now. Not fully sure what I have planned for today, but we'll get to it. I know one thing. I want to check something quick. Was gonna. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot to run one program. Let me open up Steam. Where are you? So let me mute my other tab so don't hear it. It doesn't show up in my games. I have to find it manually. Oh no! I just knocked the camera. Okay, it looks like, at least in the position I have it tightened, even if I knock it, it doesn't really lose focus or anything like that, so that's good. So I added a little thing. Let me see if it's working correctly. Steam. Yeah, there he is. So I added little frogs to overlay, so if you do exclamation frogs, which I should probably add to the title. How do I do the big line? No, not like that. Okay. Frogs. I believe it's frogs with an S, and it should generate a frog on the screen, which I could interact on the side screen over here. I could pick them up and throw them because it's using stream avatars. Oh, by me. I just threw my frog off screen. Oh, is he gonna come back? Okay, there he goes. Let me mute myself so I don't keep hearing myself talking over myself. Yeah, adds little frogs. Something I've been wanting to do for a while. I don't know if I'm gonna use them while I'm doing full screen game, but at least for these kind of streams, they seem fine because they're not really blocking anything. Yeah, little frogs hero. I invested into little frogs. Sadly, the person that made these frogs don't really have a lot of options, but I'm gonna see if I can get with them and see if I can get more options for them, because their other stuff has different colors and stuff like that. So I kind of want different color frogs instead of everyone just being the same green frog that I could grab and bully. Actually, let me double check. Let me disconnect it. Oh, it's just exclamation mark frog. Let me change that. It's only no S, just frog. So exclamation frog summons a frog for everyone. Hey Lux, I know the frogs. And another thing I worked on was having an automatic jukebox as my background music. I just loaded up a bunch of game music that I enjoy. I think I did mostly, yeah, stream avatars. Oh, there's a Lux frog now. Get her. I know you can do a lot of stuff with stream elements, you can make them summon monsters and stuff like that. I don't think I have a lot of fancy options. I guess I could drop a bomb and just watch us go everywhere. But yeah, eventually I should be able to do crazy stuff with it. Just depends on how much. You can't really hear the music, I think I had a problem with this, like the Animal Crossing music for some reason is like really quiet, so I could turn it up, but then when it gets to other music, it's gonna be like really loud. Let's try it like that. Negative. What's this? In between. Let's do negative 40. How's that? Actually, I can kind of hear on my end. Hear a little bit. Only thing I'm worried about is like when I get to the louder music, it being too loud. And yay, like the new setup. Main thing I did was like, actually I could go to just chatting since that doesn't have anything on there. So I just added like quick cheap little pixel fancy background, and pretty much you saw that with the starting soon as well. And then pretty much I set this all up to just be able to flow into each other, so I could just keep switching on the fly while it's disrupting or causing any issues. So I just got pretty much starting as soon as everyone saw at the very beginning, just chatting. This is just in case if I want to just like put a browser in the center screen, or maybe I'm playing like a game that doesn't really require like main focus on, like maybe I'm playing an idle game. Yeah, there we go. There's Bravely Default, which is like way louder. Ahem. Oh, yeah, I don't really have YouTube model blocks. I don't know what to tell you about that. Yeah. I need to find a way to, because I kind of equalize them so it makes the quiet sounds more, like, more level, because this would be also, like, the louder sounds are also a little bit more level, but I need to find a nice balance between the Animal Crossing music and, like, Bravely Default and games like that with, like, a much louder soundtrack. Or maybe I just need to make two separate playlists, and then we'll be like a cozy lo-fi one with Animal Crossing music, and then the other one could just be this music, so I got them at different levels. I can switch between them if I'm feeling whatever I'm feeling. But yeah, so I got the main screen, or just chatting screen, the creating screen, which you can probably see I got some new stuff up on display now. I got my BRB screen, and then I got the ending screen, and I never seem to ever use my ending screen because I usually just end out before even switching to it, but maybe I'll start using it more often. I know if I wanted to, I still have all the old stuff, so like if we go back to old school starting soon, none of these have the music set up on them, so it's just all the stuff we had before. What I want to do, especially with this new layout, is, well, the frogs are getting cut off because they're not set up properly on this. I didn't like how like this big chat text box took up most of the screen, even partial of the display screen. So that's probably why, well, that's the main reason why I switched over to the new format, so it's more displayed. And yeah, I like it a lot more. That's why I spent probably like a couple hours each day over last week working on just looking up new formats and then buying new formats and then customizing the new format. I'm on the bomb here. You can't see my cursor, that's the annoying part. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had an Amazon package just get delivered, so I had to go grab it. But yeah, which like put a lot more time into this one, so it looks a lot better and not just a simple just copy and pasted whatever I bought off Etsy. What I did on the bottom here, you'll probably see like the games in the little boxes. I was thinking of grouping them up in different ways, so like the first four, that's probably gonna be like my active series or games I'm constantly playing or trying to beat. And then I kind of decided, might as well in this middle bar, because I didn't know what to do with it. I started just playing games that maybe I'll be playing next or want to play in the future, like Animal Crossing that I keep on saying I'm gonna play and have not played at all since the new update. Bugsnax is another game I really liked and I just want to play again eventually someday. And then Eldering is another game that me, Lux, and Nyx are supposed to play someday, but we'll see when that finally happens. And then I have Breath of Death 7. It's like a kind of like how Kingdoms of Dump is a leveler to like old 8-bit, 16-bit RPGs. That's the same thing, but I haven't played like a lot of Zebwood games in a long time since they came out like a decade ago. And there's some really quiet Animal Crossing music. Let's turn you up. So yeah, I want to go back through all their games and probably play through them. Maybe I'll do that as like a replacer of Kingdoms of Dump, just keep playing old school JRPGs. And then on the far right, I just have games that like I'm constantly playing, but they're like not a main schedule game. They just come up, so like Miku Boxing and Marvel's Rivals, because Lux has been making me play a lot of Marvel Rivals lately. Nah, I'm kidding. I also enjoy the game. Marvel Rivals is a weird game for me, because whenever I play a game like that, I'm like, alright, either I'm gonna sit down and dedicate my whole afternoon to playing this game, or I'll just never play it at all. And the problem with it is they have just looking at their like constant like emails of like their upcoming content they give you. I'm just like, oh man, this is one of those games that they release so much content that you have to keep playing like weekly, or else you're gonna fall behind on stuff. Like I still haven't got my Duck Jeff yet. I got Scarlet Witch last night, I believe, because I think Alex was playing last night and I joined her for a few games. And then I got Scarlet Witch, and then I got further down into is it Doctor Strange? Yeah, the Doctor Strange event they're having right now to get his skin. And I just need to get all the skins I can. There's too many skins I missed out on. Worse is I'm pretty sure I played that game within its first weeks of coming out, so I could have been there day one and gained all the skins, but I didn't. Also, I'm worried because like when I was adjusting like my camera here, when it fell, I grabbed it and I felt something pop in my wrist. I really hope I didn't like do some damage to a tendon or something. But it doesn't hurt or anything, so we'll see how I feel in the morning. But I heard like is either a crack or a pop, but I don't know which one. One of the two happened. But I don't feel pain, which is the good part. Also, I could grab this, actually not that expensive, I think this is like a $200 used iPhone that I probably should just, it's in the case too, so I probably should just let it drop to the floor instead of trying to go crazy and try to grab it. Yes, Lux, old man sounds. Look at these old man hands. It's funny because like I had my eczema heal up on this one, and now it just looks like very clean, leathery, like fresh skin. And I'm just like, huh. But you know what? Once it fully heals up, it'll look like it was never there. But yeah, since we had like that weather fluctuating the past couple weeks, my skin's just been like constantly like being normal and then suddenly drying out and being cracked up and then going back to normal. And I'm just like, I thought this was over with. And now I'm dealing with it again because we decided to have a big rainstorm the last week or so. And my skin doesn't like it when it suddenly goes from like 90 degrees to 60 degrees to 90 degrees. Ooh, what? Yeah, turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I didn't even figure out how to get this jukebox to fluctuate a little bit better. Yeah, it's that dry skin season. Usually it's just I only have to deal with my skin getting too dry because it'll just be cold and dry outside. But with all the moisture and stuff like that, it's like destroying my eczema through a loop, so it just doesn't know how to react, so it just gets worse for no reason. But yeah, this is my just chatting segment. Also, I think I may have made a few new redeems, like hobby talk and what you drinking. Just like have a couple more things that I could have on all streams, and just specifically having ones for like a game or something. I thought I had another one. Let me look at my redeems really quick. Alright, you know what? You mentioned that I got distracted when my package came. Let me go into a private room on Discord. Let me just save this really quick. There. So I got my Discord reactive set up in the top corner. That's as far as I got to doing VTuber stuff, Lux. Also, let me go back to power-ups channel points. You can see a little bit of my screen in this corner down here. Okay, so those are all like the Fallout ones that I don't know if I'll get back to. Oh, show collectible, that was enabled. And show dice, that was enabled either. Okay. And Miku Boxing is temporary on hiatus for streaming, because if I was able to turn this camera right behind me, you just see a stack of like crates and boxes and junk, because I just been taking all my stuff out of my, like under my bed, some stuff on my shelf, stuff inside my dresser that is now 90% just stuff in my dresser instead of clothes. So I'm trying to like just reorganize my whole room, and then mostly reclaim most of my dresser to be just clothes again, and then I need to figure out what to do with a bunch of my junk. Whether, I don't know if I'm actually gonna start like try and give it away or sell some of it, or I'm just gonna find somewhere else to put it. Probably buy a bunch of bins and throw them in the attic, probably. Because I got too much junk in here. And then I did a little bit cleaning up here. I moved like a lot of the models that were up here, like the Fallout minis and stuff, I moved underneath into this space under my desk that I can't really show you right now. But that's where I have all those minis, and a lot of my Gunpla boxes are currently down there. Just so easier access, and I kind of want to keep like this section is gonna be like my creative section, so whenever I stream I just have everything in this one spot and don't have to run around. So I left the charging cable for my Meta Quest Pro out right there. But yeah, so I just want this to be like this side of my desk, all my creative stuff. The other side of my desk is my computer with my consoles and computer parts, and then center is just my main desk that I also don't want to show, because literally this is the only clean part of my desk right now, this area. Everything else is just shoved to the right side of my desk, and it's a mess. But yeah, and then I got these guys taking out their little baggies on my little storage I have. I decided to pull out a bunch of my older Gunplas, like this Earth Federation Space Force, yeah. Little like white custom Zaku's, and I have this custom purple Zaku that I kind of made my like own little special strike squad of like what if, and then the Earth Federation Space Force had Zaku's. But these guys I need to start, like I kind of got them all like custom out. Like this guy's supposed to be like a berserker / barbarian kind of thing. What I need to do is like finish cleaning them up, and then I need to panel line them. I know some of them, I don't think these ones, but I know there's another one that I did that I start panel lining. But I think I didn't like the panel line, so I just ended up going with Q-tip again, moving the panel lines and then deciding what colors I want. But yeah, I made that one like more of a melee specialist, and I made this guy more like a explosive specialist. I know I have a little baggie with more accessories, so he has like grenades on his belt and stuff like that. And he's supposed to have another one of like these shields on the side here that he could load up with more rockets. I need to find where that went. And there's the main guy with a really big sniper rifle. And he's supposed to, I think I was gonna give him like 2 heat hawks. That's the like axes they hold, just on his side, so he go into like dual wield mode. So like he has very long range, and then if someone runs up to him, he has 2 axes. Oh, a little star appeared. I think that's part of the mini game with streaming avatars, where I think if you type exclamation jump, you could actually jump up, and if you hit it, you get points. And I don't know what the points do yet. I haven't invested much enough time to figure out. But yeah, so I guess if you just time it with just saying exclamation jump at the right time when flying above your little frog. Also, I guess it may be a little weird because I know there's like a delay to this. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. I didn't know it disappeared. I think I could spawn one like that. Yeah, you could spawn one. Oh, also, Lux, this may be a feature you'll like. They have a pin option, so if someone needs to be in timeout and you want to put them in that corner here, you could put like hero in the corner like that. And you could just pin people. Oh, I know there's a way to remove it. Yeah, right clicking. Okay. Oh no, Lux. Okay. Oh, apparently I got it because I fell down and touched the star. But yeah, I could like even spawn stars. So like I'm bored. I'm like, I want to see people do stuff. You could just make them jump and get the star. I know there's other. I think I saw like other mini games that people already made. They can put into here, and of course like they have like the monster fighting. I don't think I have any way to start the monster fighting. I think I need I need a stream element. Oh wow. I noticed the mouse shows up when I'm on the stream element screen. Or streaming avatar screen. Okay. I could use that to point things out now. Because right now what I'm doing is just pointing things out with my mouse on my desktop. Oh yeah, that is like delayed. I just saw hero jump up. Yeah, I wonder how you're gonna be able to time that then. Unless I just make it like last way longer for like the stars coming up. Also, I just noticed that the chat is above Discord or stream. What is it using? Is it using spout or is it using? How am I having this captured? Stream avatar. I'm gonna put that above the chat just so the frogs appear before it. Yeah, looks like it's mostly just pure luck because you don't know how off the timing is. Can I spawn multiple? Okay, I can spawn multiple stars. There, give you guys more of a chance to get one. Also, I think there's like emotes. Let me see. Let me pull up that Etsy shop really quick for that frog. Just want to see what the emotes were. Sorry for the flashbang in the top right corner. I know I bought this a while ago, so I have to actually go to my purchase history. Oh yeah, look, Hero got one. How long ago did I buy this frog? Oh wow. I bought this back in December, and anyone just started using it now. Because I know it has like 6 different animations. There's a walking, a jump, a sit, stand, eat, idle. How do you make it use the other animations? It's a question. There's a readme text guide and a SEP guide. Well, I need to go find that. Let me go in my Dropbox. I probably have it saved there. Also, I feel like I may not get any like actual creative stuff done today, so I'll be just spending too much time talking about all the new stuff I've been working on. But you know, if it turns into like a Lux just chatting stream where I just talk the whole thing and then we never play a game, is that really that bad? Is it? Oh well. Wait. Oh, you know what? I may not have made. Okay, I may have just downloaded it again. Let me see if I can find down here. Purchases. I may have just downloaded it again because I don't think I ever made a backup on it. Yeah, there's the readme. Or maybe I just never downloaded the readme. That's possible too. Alright, let's go back to Twitch. Let's see. Menus, attribution. I don't see commands. I wonder if it's just a possibility that when they just stand still like that, maybe it does your auto animation or they either fly once in a while. I haven't really noticed it though. But you know, it's all learning new things right now. You love to yap. I wonder if I should make the chat boxes last longer. I feel like they have them set for only like a minute, but I feel like that may be too short because like what if I get distracted something on screen and I look back at my chat box and there's nothing there and I have to look at the Twitch box instead. Let me go to stream elements and do a quick adjustment on that. Just open up my dashboard and find. How do I get to not this dashboard? Overlays, there we go. And let me edit the retro one really quick. Let's see, general settings. Hide after, let's say 120 seconds instead. So messages don't go away so fast. And let me just do a test. Yeah, hopefully it stays up there a lot longer, so if I get a look away or I get on a rant about something else, I don't have to try to hunt down people's comments. I feel like 2 minutes is good. I feel like in the future, actually no, it shouldn't be a problem because I think I have the chat box set up where it will cut off if it ever gets to the top. I don't expect to have spammy chatters, but who knows, one day that may be a problem. But also I'll probably be using a whole different kind of chat system by then. That, although I like the one I have right now, I feel like it's a little bit too bulky. And I think I may rather just want like more of just like one simple line where it just shows their name and their text, not the icon either. Just make it more compact, and then you can fit more messages in that screen area. But yeah. Also, how's everyone else been doing? I know it's been, what? Was it been like, technically it's been like 3 weeks since I last streamed. Hydrate. Oh, hey June, what's up? So I got my little Vault-Tec mug over here just full of water. I'm gonna use that to hydrate today. Hey June. And I also got, just in case I'm feeling tired, a lime slush Alani Nu. Because I'm like, I may need energy. Yeah, Fallout merch. I don't know if you were here when I was doing the Fallout minis, or if you've seen any of those yet. But I need to really get in on those. Oh yeah, so new thing on my channel. I now have these little frogs I can interact and grab. Hey, yeah, you got one right there. And yeah, I can pick them up, I can shake them, I can throw them, and they come back down. But don't worry, they're fine. Don't get hurt from that. And occasionally, the streaming avatars will spawn a little star, and then you could grab it. Oh, hey, Ace. No, I didn't. Whoa, Ace got first. No one else redeemed first. And he also said the first banana. Ace, I have frogs now. You want me to show dice, Ace? Gosh darn it, Ace. Making me show my dice. My one of many dice I own. Hold on, everybody. Alright, so first lurking and show dice, okay. Where did I put my dice in all this madness of me reorganizing my room? Let me look around. I found my little dice bag. Where's my bigger one? I think Hero was talking to June about how I have a lot of dice, and this is my other dice bag. So, yeah, I got a lot of dice. Ooh, which one did this come from? I have them kind of sorted, but I think this dice bag ended up upside down at one point, and I just kept throwing all the dice back in. So that one came in this side. Yeah, Animal Crossing dice bag. Fun fact. You know, I use this as my dice bag. I got this from the New Horizon free purchases. I think this one's probably like Best Buy or something like that. But yeah, as soon as I got it, I'm like, man, that would make a good dice bag. Yes, and the big critical role. I think they call this the Lord Bailey bag because she carries so much dice that she needed to get one of these. I think a fan made them for her, and then they're like, hey, we should make those official. And then they made them. So now if you want a big bag of dice, you can always just go critical roll and buy one. Wow, I just noticed how much cat fur is on this. I need to clean my bag. It's fine, only cats. I just have like dozens of these just laying around my room and everywhere just to get hair off the stuff. Just whenever I need to, I'm just like, cat hair everywhere. And I think I've gone through probably of these whole sticker parts, I've gone through probably like 50 in just the past 6 months. Just getting hair off everything. All the merch things. Let's just look at my little Animal Crossing one. So let's just start taking dice out like my big D20. That's just your basic pink bubblegum one. Oop, let me try not hit the thing. I think I showed this one off before. This is my glitter one where you kind of see just like all the glitter sat in there. It's not rolling enough. But if you give it enough shakes and tosses, it should loosen right back up. Get that good dice noise going on. Okay, now it should be, yeah. Now it's all glittery and motiony. I think if I this and then hold it still, you can see the glitter swirl around. It's kind of nice. Looks a lot better in person than through a camera. I feel like you kind of see how it swirls a bit in there. Yes, dice ace on. Let's do a D&D campaign online, but everyone has to be completely silent. You can only hear dice rolling. I got this cat set. I don't think I have a full set of these because I got these in a bag of dice from them. So I only have most of the dice, but not all of them. But yeah, it's a cat, and then the numbers are actually just fishies, skeletons. And I think inside it's like little cat glitters. Yeah, they're like little cat-shaped glitters inside it too. How many of those do I have in here? I know I grabbed a lot of them. Yeah, there's another D6. You know, let's just start. Be a little different this time around. Let me just pour out a bunch of dice and then start taking a look at them as they come out. Yeah. Hydrate again. Hydrate cooldown that. This one's a wizard one, so it's just a bunch of wands and then has a nice little glittery effect to it. I like it. It's kind of similar to the cat one, where it's like opaque color on the bottom and then you got like a glitter effect inside clear. I got more of those. I think this is the other magic one. Yeah, you can see like different like spell elements on top of the numbers. Is this supposed to be? No, I think it's supposed to be spells. You know, it shows the music notes on 20. And this one actually shows like a little wizard casting spells. I think this is a fireball one because you use D6s for fireball damage. Make sure I'm actually getting it not blurry on the camera. And then remember to, like, I have 3 copies of my camera on my screen right now that look off to my right. I need to remember just start looking at the camera instead of looking what's in front of me, so I actually hold things up in the correct place. Here's just a normal teal dice, because I, for some reason, when I was playing D&D, like 4th edition, I decided to just have a bunch of like these bubblegum pink and teal dice. I'm just like, I just want plain dice. I don't want fancy dice. These are probably some dice over the years, like either going like Comic-Con or just like game shops and stuff, and then just being like, hey, I can pick out a bunch of dice and put in a cup, so you know you must drink that drink. I drank the drink. Or did you already say that? Now I'm throwing myself off by setting that up for a 2-minute comment. Because I don't know if like, did I not do a scene? I don't remember. I like these two because they're like watermelon. Kinda wish they had like black specks in the pink part. But yeah, my little watermelon D20s. I got a whole bunch of these like glitter pink ones, which I think, I don't know if any of these, okay, yeah, they are. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. You kind of barely see it, like they're kind of cracked. I think that's just been, yeah, just over the years of rolling these dice, he's just been cracking. I wonder if it's just because of the material. Yeah, you can really see it on that too right here. It's like a big crack right there. But yeah, it's like some of these guys, I think one actually did break in half. Oh yeah, this one has a lot of cracks. I wonder if I can get the light to shine them better. Yeah, you can really see on this one right now, it has 3 big cracks on there. Yeah, I guess I've just been using these little glare dice so much that they've been cracking up. Putting down a cooldown. Oh, yeah, I really do need to drink more. Oh, lightning bolt. So I think it's the same as the spell one, but this one's the lightning bolt one. And then the 6 instead of having 6 is just the spell. Same as my pink one, but I think these are a lot newer. Yeah, this doesn't have any cracks in it, so just a nice little galaxy purple one, I guess you could call it. Another D20 of the spell one. Nothing too different than the other one, just this one maybe has a little more glitter in the middle. What's this one supposed to be? I think this is like maple leaves in the wind or something like that. Something like that. Yeah, it's always hit and miss when you get dice like these that have like glitter in them, because either sometimes they turn out nice, or sometimes they're like this where like everything feels like it sat to the bottom of this when the resin set, so it doesn't turn out that well. Also, my favorite kind of dice, a D2. I think I got this. Yeah, I did Kickstarter for, I forget what company this is. I know it's a dice company that I bought a lot of dice from, and I can't remember the name of them, but that's their logo. But yeah, my favorite D2 because it's just a two-sided dice, also known as a coin flip. So whenever you're indecisive, you can't make up a decision between two things, you pull up the D2. Oh look, a star appeared. There's a star right there. Oh man, I need to cut my nails. I think this is also one of my liquid ones, but this one, unlike this one, like this one's better at getting the glitter out. This one, the glitter seems to like kind of get stuck to it. I know I could eventually get the glitter unstuck and flowing again, but it's like a lot of work. Whoa, Hero got the points again. I don't know what the points do, but Hero got them. Is this another fireball? Yeah, it's a secondary fireball. This is my I like calling the strawberry milk one, because it kind of looks like when you're mixing your strawberry milk, but there's still like those specks of powder that haven't melted and are floating to the top of it. I don't know why I have so many different D20s. Oop, is this, yeah, spell for, what's this spell again? Like Call of the Dead. So yeah, that's just a damage dice. I think it's just a D12, right? Yeah, D12. Or Toll of the Dead or something like that. I don't play Cleric that often, so I know the name of the spells when I have a sheet in front of me. But if I'm not playing D&D active, I forget everything until I pick it up again. Which, last time I played D&D has been a long time. Ooh, I think this one. So if you do exclamation jump, it makes your frog jump. So like when one of those little stars appear, the frogs can jump and get it, and then you get points. Which I don't know what the points do yet. But I know we could get points. So eventually I could probably do fun stuff for the points. I just don't know what to do with them yet. Man, I have a lot of these cat ones, don't I? That makes what? 3 so far? Oh, I just noticed they all have different cat faces too. Look at that. We got happy, we got content, we got really grumpy, angry. Oh man, I may have to go back to the company that makes these ones and buy a whole set of the cat ones just to have them. Oh, is it supposed to be Misty Step? But why is it on a D10? Huh. I'm not sure. Do you have to go for Misty Step? I don't know, I haven't played a Ladrid or anything like that for a long time. And then my mini pink bubblegum D20. And here's just a comparison of what you get in a normal dice set and then the big one I bought because I just wanted bigger numbers. Yeah, time to get those cat dice. Let me actually look up who made the cat dice. Oh, let me not have that on that screen. That was my email. Dice. Who did I most recently buy dice from? Let's do dice purchase. Maybe I'll find an order or something. Oh, so it's just a website called dnddice.com. me see if I just say cat. Just make sure it's the same website. Okay, yeah, I found it now. Called the dice set Cat's Meow. It's only $22. Looks like you get 66, 2d20s, and then I think just like the normal like 2 pairs of 10s and then just one of the other dice each or something like that. But yeah, I say it's a worthwhile set to get. And now that I have extras, I'll just have even more D6s to roll. Another, yeah, I think when I got that like grab bag from that website, some of the duplicates are quite the same. Like I think I may have gotten a full set of the spell maker dice. Oop, another one of my pink ones that doesn't have cracks. This one just has tiny cracks, so I must not roll that one that often. Oh, another one, the maple leaf ones. Oh, I didn't remember hold my. Like it's weird because like the camera, like if I hold it to where the center of the camera is right here, or where the center of my iPhone is. But since the camera's like off in the corner up here, I have to hold it like over here. And that's center focus instead of like right here, which feels like it should be center focus, but it isn't. I just need to start looking at my monitor over here more, just so I know I'm holding stuff in place. Ooh, which cat face is it this time? Oh. There he is. It's another content cat. Let's add him to the pile of cats. And what's this one? Mind Whip or something like that, maybe? Mind Lash, maybe? Yeah, it's probably Mind Lash. That's the only thing I could think of it could be. Spell dice. And I haven't even started looking at these ones yet. These are like the retro RPG dice. So they're just like pixelated symbols. I think it's like more Zelda base. Some of them. They're just going by the font. What does 6 have? Oh, 6 is just a sword slash. Okay. Are all these different? Okay, this one's a bomb. So yeah, the 6 is explosions. Oh, does the... Okay. So actually, the little... What do we call it? The line for the bomb actually gets shorter as you get down on the count on that one until it explodes. We got another bomb one. Let's see what's this. Ooh, another cat. If that cat doesn't have 4 ears, I don't want it. But look how you made him feel. Told this cat you didn't want it, and now it's just staring at you, hero. Made him feel inadequate. Is that different? Okay, yeah, that is a different cat. Yeah, big eye happy cat and big eye staring cat. I think the main reason why I wanted to get their like big grab bag is I just want to see the quality of their dice and see if I want to spend more money through them. No, is this one chipped? I think this one's chipped a little bit. There's a little speck there. Just another clear. This one isn't glittery, it's just clear, huh? Like opaque. And another spell. Which is Frost or Freeze White Ray, I guess. Another D8. Oh, got another one. Oh, why is this? Huh. Why is this D4 like way bigger than the D6? Feels like, at least for scale. It's weird that they make their D4 so big. opinion. Yeah, I don't really like how this one turned out. There's like a couple glitter leaves in it, but that's it. Ooh, another half dice I have. This is the cobalt purple one I have. This one I think I used when I was playing like a warlock. So I feel like that was like his color themes. Just a nice little halfy dice. Another strawberry milk dice, but this one's like way more strawberry than the white milk, like this one was. You know, these are from the same set, because you can still see like the little blue specks. This one, and then this one had more blue specks. Feels like they came from like different groups, even though they're from the same set. Maybe different batches. What else we got in here? More dice. Ooh, another cat. Huh? Another grumpy cat. Look at that. So I already have 66s. I'm having duplicates of cats. Another D2. I think this is like Gatekeep Games. I think that's what they're called. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's their name. Yeah, I think this is their symbol when they had a Kickstarter for a bunch of mystery dice bags you could purchase. And they all came out pretty good quality, so I like their stuff. Another one of the Wizard Misty Steps. This is a different D6 for the retro one. It's just like the dungeon map, it sure is. So let's start with one. Oh yeah, and then you kind of follow the hallways to different rooms. That's fun. There's chest in number 2. 3 has a little star. There's 4. 4 also has a little chest in it. There's a boss for 6. Where's 5? 5 has a key. That's nice. Kind of like the adventure set that I have going there. What's this one? Oh, this is part of the adventure set too. So I noticed with the sword. I'm noticing that sword's off center. Huh. That's the kind of thing I like would look at when I'm buying dice from a company. I'm like, huh, but they made it off center. That doesn't look that good. And I was really liking this adventure set so far. And then I just noticed that. Because I don't think I noticed that first time I got it. Oh, and then, yeah, it makes sense. The D4 is a potion because a lot of times you roll D4s for potion HP gain. Or the D10s. Okay, that one's a key. Is this also a key? Oh no, just numbers. Yeah. Oh. This one's a little gem or rupee. What's this, a D12? Looks like a D12 to me. Yeah, D12. Get a little gem / rupee. Same with that one. Yeah, same with this one too. Another key. Another rupee. Look at that. And then this was my other one I had with my warlock one. Because I kind of like the dark blue. I think I got this one way later. I got this one first, and I was like, you know what? I want a cooler scheme. So I got this like maroon and like dark blue navy one. Which I feel like is a lot better looking than this one was. I wish I had like a full dice set with like this color right here. Especially with like the split like that. I feel like I don't really see much dice sets that have a split like that. And a lot of times like when you get to like D6s and stuff, they don't look that well. Oh, here's the other dice. So I got both the D20s together. There's the other one. Another really cracked up pink one. I think you can see the cracks on these ones a little better. Yeah, just because there's just so much of them. Yeah, especially when light hits it like that. Just almost at every. Yeah, that one's like cracked right in the middle too. Just over time, I don't know. Maybe it's just like the material they use for this dice set just makes it very brittle. Ooh, another maple leaf one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like wind blowing the leaves in the wind. It just doesn't look that good. Oh man, we're actually getting down to the bottom of it. Ooh. So does this also have the same problem with the sword not being lined up? If I could find the sword, I see the 20. Oh, this one not have a sword? Yes, it doesn't. Yeah, same font. Just this one has a 20 and this one has an off-center sword. Another one of those. One of my blue glitter one. Yeah, this is my blue one because I also have two different kinds. I have a blue and a purple glitter, but they're different. I don't. I'm assuming this is just a random dice I picked out when I was doing one of those cups of dice, and I'm just like, I like the one that way it looks. Kind of like this one too. I was just like, I like the way that one looks. My other pink bubble gums. Let me get those all together over here. More leaves. Another blue glitter one. Hold one hand. Okay, this one's just one hand. I just like the shimmer on those, and then my more plain ones. So here's another one of my liquid core ones. I wonder if we could get this one to show better on camera. I don't know if I get the liquid part to work, because you can see like what this one is. Yeah, it's like that's where all the glitter sat, so it's all like stuck in there. And then I think if I just keep dropping it a couple times, hopefully it loosens up a tiny bit. Okay, yeah, it loosened up. So now the glitter is just like moving in there. I do a couple rolls and it's just still. Yeah, I don't really like this one compared to the other one because the glitter kind of like it moves for a second and then it stops. So unless you like roll it across the desk, you don't really notice the glitter effect moving around inside it. I think this was like one of my first sets for like buying these liquid core dice. Also has sharp edges, which I like. Gives a good hand feel. And yeah, I got D20 or D10, D6 of those. I think it looks a lot better. Probably doesn't come off well on camera, but like if you have really strong lights in the room, like a lot of the lighting I have right now is really diffused, so it doesn't like shine right through it. But if you have like strong lighting, these look a lot better because you can see like inside there's like glitter and then the core is glitter too, but it doesn't really show up well on camera. Oh, there's the main one. A little spell book on it. And a D8. What have we got left in here? We're almost done with this bag. Way more wizard ones. What's it supposed to be, like acid spray, I assume? Can't tell what that symbol was supposed to be. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like acid spray. Especially with the D6 right there. I kinda like these like spellcaster ones with the glitter sides they have. Another one of the leaf ones. What else we got in here? Oh, this part of the adventure one? I think so. Where's hearts? It just marks off the number of hearts right there. Whoa, but your cat has 4 ears, June. You're a 4-eared cat. day and night two-sided one. Move the rest of these spellcaster ones over because we've already seen them. Actually, we haven't seen D4, which I'm not sure what that's supposed to symbolize. Forgive me because I don't play spellcasters that often. I'm not sure what spell that's supposed to be referencing in D&D. Anything new with this thing? It's just a... Oh, this one's actually a bow. So that's interesting. This other... I think I only got one of those. Yeah, I don't have an RGA, just one. Let's see. Oh, this one's a little better. Sword's actually in the center. So yeah, they made up for it in this one. Well, listen, sometimes you need to support your spellcasters because they could take care of a lot of enemies while you focus on the big guy. Like this green flame D20 I have, because I'm quite a fan of the Penny Arcade, like D&D series they used to do. Well, I guess they still do it. I haven't watched any of their streams in a couple of years, but I need to get back to watching those. They're actually probably the main reason why I got back to D&D back in like 2010, 11-ish. When I was playing the league. At that time we still were like, I think 4th edition was pretty much newish, and then a lot of people I knew were still playing 3.5. Get stabbed with a sword. Or a rapier, or daggers. That's true. You're gonna eat this D20 that looks yummy and delicious and candy-like. Actually, you know what? Speaking of green flame dice, I think I have my set yet. So I found this. It's in my Acquisition Incorporated special baggie for like 15th. Yeah, 15th anniversary. I think they're metal dice. I haven't actually looked at them in a while. Come with a little phone case. Yeah, they are metal dice. See if we get those out. Yeah, look at that. Always like metal dice. 15th anniversary, little symbol there. Did they do anything for one? Yeah, there you go. Acquisitions Inc. That's the like the brand / company in the D&D realm, and also for the game. They used to do like live games, which they still do at like PAX and all that. But yeah, that's probably one of my... I like this set dice right here. Funny thing is, I probably never play with these ones because I have too many other dice to play with. So they just stay in their little fancy case I have, in their little fancy bag with tassels. You're gonna eat all the bubblegum dice? Rank dice sets by look. Or eat look. Well, I may have to go default my bubblegum ones because those are the ones I grew up with. They're my favorite. Ooh, con candy dice. I think I do have one that's like a con candy, like one. Also, more of these galaxy ones. I think I mostly got like all these blue ones to replace my pink chippy ones. How bad is this one? Oh, does that show up on camera? It's like I get a certain angle and then shine through. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, these are really cracked up. Look at that. Yeah, especially that 3 right there with the crack going down right to center. It just shows that they're well-worn dice that I played too many games for, and a lot of times I play a rogue, so rolling a bunch of d6 is all I do. It's like, oh, we're in combat? Alright, let me gather like 20 d6s. Give me a second. Just make sure you're flanking so I can sneak attack it. But yeah, that's all my current dice, and I would say this is like my active dice bag. If I want to bring all my stuff with me, I just bring this with me, and then whoever, like either for still doing pen and paper or for doing D&D Beyond, that's all I really bring to a game. But let's put all these guys back away. Also answer edible one. I say the pink one, but also I feel like if these were edible, they taste good. Probably not now with them all cracked like that. I feel like with them cracked up, it makes you think of like old candy. It's like, oh, I don't want to eat old candy. Oh, I just noticed with the cat ones, I only had D6s, so yeah, I probably didn't get a whole set of those. I think I mostly put all these wizard ones in because almost every time I play at a table, there's always someone that's playing a wizard. So I'm like, hey, here's a bunch of wizard dice for you. The cloudy white one. Oh, I think I put that in my bag. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh no, now oh, there it is. Yeah, this little guy. Yeah, I think I got this because I just like the colors and the like opaqueness of it just stuck out to me. I'm pretty sure I got like as just a random dice when I had to fill a cup. I'm like, hey, I like the look of that one. I don't know why, like my camera shows up more red, but it's more of like a magenta, the color, the dots. On mine it's showing up more red, like closer to this red than what my phone case is, which is like more of a pink magenta. I do have lots of dice streams. That wasn't even the half of them. That wasn't even a quarter of them. It was probably like a sixth of the dice I own. I even had, I don't know where I just put them at. I got stone dice recently. I just don't know where I put them. They're somewhere. And you find where they went. So let's get all this put away. Nete coco. Nete de coco. I actually can't think of what that is right now. My brain's blanking. Oh, it's like those little jelly squares. Yeah, those are good. I like the jelly feel. It's like when you bite down and then it has like a little bit of springiness as you chew. Alright, what do we do now? I spent probably like what? Half an hour or longer just looking at dice. I guess I could kind of like, let me see if I can loosen this a little bit so I can re-angle it. Ooh. Oh, you know, let me unplug the camera. I had it plugged in because I forgot to charge my camera. Oh, no, don't do what you just did earlier. Like, so, let me see if I can angle this down a little bit. So this is how like it's hung up right here. So this clamp keeps on not wanting to stay the way I have it. I have to reposition and tighten it back down just so it doesn't just all come down on me. Yes, Mama Crossing money bag. It's a bell bag. Nope, I lost it. Alright. Everyone's gonna go face down onto this. I tighten this back down. Give me a second. This thing kind of like has weird little clamps so you can re-angle, so you can kind of like attach anything. But once you actually pull it off, so I'm gonna tighten down really hard. Oh, don't want over tighten though. Is it because camera's kind of like pulling it back into where it doesn't want to be? Come on, you. just tying down the way I want you to. Keeps on popping out. You were doing so well today, and now you're having issues with. There you go. Now it's tying back down. Good. Just untighten this one. I can raise you up. So I got like my display. I don't think I changed much in it. I get new, I think Sparkle. I think she's the only new one. Is anyone else in it? I got someone else. Oh, no. He's all in back over there from Honkai Star Rail. I forget what his name is. Like Pom Pom, I think. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really done much. And then one of the biggest new things is this new white thing I have above me, so I could just see better. Yeah, Pom Pom. Okay, I remembered. It's bad because I haven't really been playing Honkai Star Rail for a while. Okay, I need to really like get this back in spot. It's a good place to put this. Let me re-angle it. It's kind of weird because like it has like multiple joints, so I have to kind of like fidget with it back and forth until I get the angle I want it to be in. Let's move this up there. Let's move that back. Let's turn you around so I can bring this up more. There we go. That's fine. It's probably something like this, but let's bring the camera back a little bit more. So let's bring you up a little bit. Tighten this down. Oh yeah, I saw that Kafka and Blades coming to Fortnite. Finding is like I don't think I had either of them in my party, so I'm like not as excited. I'm just like, oh okay, two characters I never gotcha'd for, so I don't really care too much. But you know who I did get in Fortnite? Hatsune Miku, and also all of the K-pop Demon Hunter. I bought all the skins just to never use them because I don't play Fortnite. But there may come a day where I do want to play Fortnite and I need to have them for that one moment. Who knows, maybe one day Molten may convince Lux to play Fortnite. So I'm preset for all that kind of stuff. That's just, that's a little high. Trying to see like how can I bring you back but not have you like in my way? Because I think last time I had my arm set up, I had this over here, so I got better angle. But the problem with that is like I was constantly fighting with not getting this arm blocked by it. So I have it currently going down and up again to the camera here, so I could put my arm above it and not have issues. But now I'm running into a problem like if I try to get too close, I hit it. Let's do it like right here, probably be good. I just gotta time all the arms down, holding the camera in the place I want it to be, just so we don't lose any space. Okay. Just doing that desktop test, just to make sure it doesn't just immediately fall down and hit me. So what I was working on last time I was streaming, I think, was this little Gundam right here. Well, not Gundam, Mobile Suit. Which is like the reimagining of the Guncannon, but by the same guy that did Evangelion. So it's like all in his style. Which I was kind of liking how they were turning out too. I think all we have to do now is just the legs and then maybe some accessories for like the back. Oh, I forgot this was a set with stickers and oh no, there's a cat hair getting stuck on the sticker. Clean those off. curse having cats and their unlimited fur. And then I remember I noticed like near the end of this that like the hands, the like rail things here weren't coming yellow. I actually have to paint those to be the same yellow as this over here. So that's extra detailing work that I probably have to do sometime. Yeah, especially like on the hand part right here. Can I take this off? No, you gotta take off the hand before you take that part off. Just push it back on then. Yeah, like has rails around the hand too that I have to paint as well. Yeah, that's what I hate about stickers. And if you have like a cat or some kind of pet with a bunch of fur, like the fur will somehow find a way to stick itself underneath the sticker, even there's like no room for it to be there. But yeah, that's half of him done. And what did I do with the box? I think it's below. Yeah, there it is. And then hopefully within we're at hour and a half into the stream. What time is it? Almost 7:30. Yeah, hopefully within next hour or so I finish up this kit. So we can start doing something else. So here's all the instructions. Which I think I just had like hold it up. Where's the legs? So bit of arms. There's the legs. So we're on this side now. Just gonna hold that just so we can have nice and red right there. Oh, and also completely forgot because this was supposed to be like news last 2 times I was supposed to stream. I got a whole bunch of new stuff. Got a little fancy new tweezers. These are to help put on like the water decals, which just says stickers. So I guess it'll also help with stickers. It has a nice little like, point to it, but not sharp point, so you don't have to worry about like scratching anything or anything like that, or poking something. So it's very useful for putting stickers and decals on. Let's go put you back in there. And then these are the beam sabers for him. I completely forgot to put away in the set. There's the stickers, balancer. There's like a little polisher for your Gundams. I got a couple sets of them. I think these came free because I bought like a whole set of, I forget what they call them exactly. I think they're also called balancers. And I got my new God Hands Ultimate Nippers. These are basically what people all swear by, but also these are the ones that like cost like over $50 to get. But they're super high quality and the blade's super sharp, so like you can even cut through, like it shows on the image here, the runner, and you won't see barely any stress marks show up. But still recommended, like kind of just like they're like cut it and shouldn't show stretch marks, but you should still cut a little bit above the stretch mark or the nub, and then you're supposed to like use what comes in here to remove the rest of it, so it's nice clean finish. The razor. Oh no, he saw my face for a quick second. And no, it's that reflective. Good thing I got a haircut. I just styled my hair today. Uh-oh, yeah. Face review hero. My thing is, I'm pretty sure if anyone wanted to find my face, they could. I've been using the name NASCAR for way too long. No, I don't want to be a face tuber. It's too much work. Then you actually have to look good on camera, and that's a lot of work. I just want to roll out of bed and stream. I know, I can't believe I exposed myself once. Just like that. Yeah. Think, make, and joy together. What's all this fancy stuff? This is supposed to be like a little glass file. What's all this? Okay, just showing you how the tool works. So yeah, you just like leave a tiny bit of the nub, and then you use this like glass file, pretty much, and then it just removes the nub and makes it smooth. And then what you're supposed to use with the balancer, which also I got a whole bunch of them with that kit too, is you just rub the piece, and then depending on how you rub it, because yeah, there's two different parts of it, the upper side and the lower side. You can make it more matte looking, or you can make it look more glossy. So it's like one way to make your model look better without having to use like matte or gloss paints or sprays at the end. That's a little nice. And this is pretty much all that comes in here, right? So the razor's the actual tool. So it's like glass file, has like a whole bunch of microscopic holes. I think they're supposed to be kind of, well, don't think they're sharp, but they're like more abrasive than the plastic. So those are supposed to file away the little nub bit until it's like nice and flat. Wait, Lux seen my face? How dare she? I've never seen Lux's face. Even when she came on to my birthday stream, she was wearing a plastic bag the whole time. I'm not sure what the recover does. I think that also helps smooth out. Does it say what the recover does? Recover, finish tool, make clot, use with lower side balancer, rub it with recover, then plastics, weak semi-gloss would be great. Okay, so like I guess it takes it away from like being super glossy if you rub it with that at the end. You don't have a face? Can't believe you, Lux. You always had a face. You just couldn't face me with it. Alright. Also, now we know if we ever do an in-person stream with Lux, but she's hiding her face, we need to keep all reflective material away from the camera, no matter what. It's weird that like my like plastic box up here doesn't really reflect that well. But that thing, this seems like almost like clear as day reflecting things in my room. Like you can see my monitor with this thing right now. It's crazy. Now we need to get back to actually finishing this kit up. So let me get these god hands out. Just bend this plastic backwards so I can actually open it up. Man, look how these little frogs are found. Look how happy they all look. I should probably do something. I think I should like make a little pond at the bottom of the screen so they can all just be like hopping on top of the pond. Maybe one of my streams, instead of being creative, is just us interacting with the frogs once I figure out how to make them do a bunch of stuff. There you go. Got my very expensive hair nippers out. Yeah, look at them jump. Is this giving you ideas to get streaming avatars, Lux? Do a bunch of fancy stuff. Well, you know what? I think I saw this was from weeks back when I was looking up streaming avatars. I think with those points you guys earn, I can make like a shop. And I guess if I get it with the creator that made the frogs, I can see if they could. I may have to pay them, but if they make more customization and maybe give them like little hats and stuff, and you guys can spend money on little hats. So like everyone can make their frogs a little more. Like first thing I'm gonna check with them to see if they'll do more colors first, because I think they did a raid one, and the raid one comes with a bunch of different color frogs. I'm like, huh, why wasn't that part of the frog one? But yeah, if you get these guys in a bunch of different colors, and I'm pretty sure, because I was looking through the options, I could set specific people to be a certain color. So if people want a certain color frog, I just could assign their frog that color, and they don't have to worry about randomized frogs all the time. And then if I get with the creator of these frogs, I could also see if I could get them to make hats and stuff, and then they could just have a bunch of little hats, and then people could choose what hats they want. So I feel like that's gonna be nice future investment. Also, I don't know if I'm also gonna use these frogs, like if we're playing Marvel Rivals or something. I don't know if I want the frogs on the screen, or if I'm playing like a JRPG. I may just make it just a game and none of this overlay or frogs. Who knows? We'll see what I have planned in the future. What I plan now is to get all these parts. So, let me look. Yeah, we did the pelvis. Oh no! Get your state. Okay, yeah, so literally it was left and right leg, and then the backpack, and then the gun cannon that goes on the backpack, along with his weapons. So we were pretty close to done last time. Sorry it took me 3 more weeks to get to this point again. So what we should do, I'm just gonna do what I did last time, where I find out. Actually, I'm just gonna go off this. So let's go find C, and then let's get all the parts there. Where is C? That's a great part, right? Yeah. This is C2, so that's probably for the other side. I want C1. Where's my C1? It's at the bottom? I think so. Yeah, C1. There we go. And let's see how smooth the clippers are. So we're looking for 2 and 7. 2's up here. Oh yeah, that's super smooth. That's like kind to butter. That was worth the investment. But yeah, you can see how I need to do cleaner cuts. Also, the slower you go is better because less stress points that way. Oop. These parts I'm not too worried about if there's any leftovers, because these are just like the inside parts. You know what I could do is, do I have that little knife still? Just clean up with my little bear thing here. Just get that little. Nope. I don't know why I have my arm underneath the camera when it's supposed to be over that part. But yeah, we're just gonna scrape just that little bit of excess, just so it's more clean looking. And just get a little rub on my nails, so it color. Yeah, there we go. Alright, C2 right there. I need C17. This part here. See if I line up better, and then go slower. See how much difference that makes. And sorry if I suddenly just get super quiet when doing this. Sometimes when I'm in Zen mode and making Gundams like this, I just sit there in silence. Yeah, that makes it pretty clean right there. Like, it's still suiting up a little bit. It's definitely a lot cleaner. You know, let's give it a try. Grab that thing. There we go. Let me grab that little razor and oh my god, I don't have room on my desk. Oh, hi Gudetama. He still lives, Lux. Gudetama's still on my desk. I don't know where he is, but I know I touched him. And he mad at me. So, kind of like how you still see there a little bit of nub there. So what you're supposed to do with this thing is just get nice and flat and then just rub back and forth until like feels smooth, and then you can just kind of like wipe away. Let's get a little bit more. And then while there's a little bit more view there, there's no nub poking out of it. Proof it or he isn't there. Okay, let me go find him underneath the pile of stuff I have here. Let me move my dinner, which was like a chicken macaroni dish I made. There he is. Ah, look, it's Gudetama, everybody. Luck's gift for me on my birthday. Gudetama, what do you have to say? Alright, he doesn't want to talk. Yeah, leave him up here, just so you know he lives. I'd never just abandon Gudetama. And then yeah, you can kind of see like a little bit of plastic that's in there. I wonder how you're supposed to clean this thing. I wonder if you just don't. I wonder eventually you just have to get a new one. Let me try to get this part cleaned off. Okay, yeah, that's kind of pretty nice. I think I'm supposed to go like a little bit faster like this. And then looks like the nub disappears. Try to clean up this one. Just want to see how this all turns out. Because I haven't really used something like this before. I've just been using my old method of nail and stuff, but if I'm gonna buy more expensive sets, I might as well invest in making them look a lot nicer. This one I don't care too much because he's like a $30 set or so. If I'm working on something like my Hatsune Mikuzaku 2, I want that one that looks pretty. Where is it? I could like zoomed in on. So you can still kind of see the nub right there. But it's like, if you go from the side, it's like completely gone. I wonder if just these grays kind of look like that, because they seem to show up like a lot darker compared to the other plastics. So maybe it's just the grays that do that, but you don't really have to clean up these pieces since you're not even going to see the insides of them anywhere. Alright, so we need now B2 25. B2 25. S-A-S-T. Was this B? No, that's C2. So let me see, is there anything left on this nub? Nothing left on that runner. Let me turn this box over so I can just put away all the runners I don't need to use anymore. You love Guncannon? Also, we're doing this now. I'm having energy drink at almost 8 o'clock at night. just so I'm more alert. So D we haven't used yet. This is A. I'm gonna put A over there. There's B. Okay. We're looking for B2. I'm assuming right leg is gonna use all the B2 pieces. So let me grab this. Put the little bear guy away. Just line these up with their piece areas. B225. There's 25. I think I may be going too slow. Let me go a little faster. Because I think if you go too slow, sometimes you can stress out the point that way too. Let's just look at those little nip points. Yeah, because on that one I went quickly. Could barely even notice it. And that one I went slow on. You can kind of see I have like a bunch of leftovers on that one. So yeah, I think I just need to go faster. It's gonna be a late night? No. Probably not. Knowing me, a lot of times I could just drink energy drinks and still like pass out within an hour or less. Because I just consume too much caffeine that my body doesn't really get much effect from it. Because I guess it's just so you. I'm sorry about my thumb looking all cracked up like that in the close-ups. That's the eczema. Then I need to wear more gloves when I'm working because sometimes I handle products and stuff like that, and I should probably be wearing gloves when doing that. And I just build up callus, and then I don't handle them for like a week or two, and then the callus wants to break off and fall off my hands, and I'm just like, okay. It's just a never-ending cycle. You know what? Should probably do all the B2 stuff. So B2 21. B2 22 as well. Okay, so there's 22 up there. Oh, I added Mega Man X to the list. Good game. Maybe one day I should play a bunch of the Mega Man games too. So B2, B2 27, 26, 27, 26. Okay, all this should just be for this side then, I think. So I know at the Game Awards recently we got Mega Man announced, so we're finally getting new Mega Man after quite a while. I also still remember the day when they announced like Mega Man 10 and stuff like that. I'm like, ooh! And then now that I think about like, wow, that was probably like a decade ago now. That isn't new anymore. So I think that was coming out when the like a little bit before when the Wii U came out. And the Wii U was from more than a decade ago. Because I think the Switch is almost a decade old now. How old am I? These are things I think about when trying to be calm and zen and cutting off Gundam pieces out their runners. I think about how I'm old. Which one did I not cut? Did I not cut this one down here? It's probably gonna leave some excess out to clean up. Okay, so that's over here. Do I need 23 for anything? Yeah, 23 is up there, okay. Did I already cut that? Or okay, that's weird. There's like a space in between these two, and I never cut it. That's interesting. Unless it just came from the factory like that. Also, since I added a bunch of Bravely Default music to my playlist, I'm like, man, I probably should play that game again. Let me get the Switch 2 remake. Because other than the music, that game, I feel like it has a nice story that, spoilers, so I won't get into it, but like either you're gonna like the story they do in there, or it's gonna make you mad. Because I've had friends both enjoy Bravely Default story and both hate it. But I feel like it's a good game. It's actually like a good return to like the classic JRPG when Square Enix kept moving towards like more action RPG on a lot of their games. So I say it's a welcome addition to the RPGs. Pretty sure it says 13, yeah. Okay, it's just the last piece. Man, I don't like it when they have like these pieces right here where they have like long flat pieces. Because I can't really get my nippers in the way I like. Maybe this way will work out. Yeah, there we go. So I like these more ones where like it kind of just pinches that point right there. So it seems like a whole lot easier to angle and get to. So I can just do something like that. But like when they're long flat pieces, I feel like I'm end up with like so much extra like nubs from the runner that I have to go back in and clean it up. Yeah, I think we're done with B2. Yeah, B2's done. Okay. Put that away. Did I finish with this one? Yeah, this was just his visor. Yeah, let's put that one away too. I got B1, that's for the other side. Alright, I'm gonna put this away too. See if I can scoot up while paint the camera. There we go. Also, let me check my camera's battery. Oh, that's not the battery. How do I see the battery? There it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're like above 70%. We're fine. Funny fact is, when I got home, I left my iPhone not on the charger. So when I looked at it, I was like, oh, we're at 5% battery. This isn't good. And that was probably like 20 minutes before stream. So I had to plug in my iPhone and have it charge up. Because I was like, oh no, I'm not going to be able to stream today. Or I have to change plans and pivot to something else instead of doing creative and stuff. So I don't think I'm going to have the charger ready. Or the phone ready for recording. Okay, and then we're just gonna repeat what we did over here. Just pile them up over here just so we have the left leg ready to go. Which I assume these are all the same parts that are left over here. Yeah, so I just gotta take them apart and sort them after. I don't have to be as nice as remembering where to go because I could just copy the format from what I have laid out in front of me. So like that piece, we know is the opposite of that piece. And this piece, cut that one. Cut this one next. Oh wait, no, I didn't cut that one. I cut the rubber one. And then that's the big box piece. That's up here. So that's opposite of that one. And that's opposite. Oh, and also, recently, I think I said this to Lux yesterday, or I forgot when you played Marvel Rivals. Was that yesterday or was that Saturday? Was that Friday? All my days are blending together. Also, do frogs stay on it when people leave stream? I think they're just on a cooldown. So like once someone redeems a frog, I have it set up for 1,600 minutes or something like that. So whenever that timer hits, they disappear. I think so. Yeah, even if you leave stream, your frog will stay there. So when you come back, they'll still be there. I think they have another option where you can just set up for active chatters, and then you just do your timer thing. So as long as people keep chatting, they'll keep popping up on there. What I'm making right now? I missed your first message from that. I am making a Guncannon, like type. Actually, no, let me get the box, because the box will have the picture on it. Let me move these other runners back into the non-picture box. So this is what I'm making. A light type Guncannon, which is just a normal game cannon, but I guess in the new Gundam series they call it light type because it's more mobile, especially considered how like the old ones in the original series were all big and clunky. Maybe call it light type because it only has one cannon instead of two. But yeah, and then these and the I already forgot how it's pronounced. GQuuuuuuX or something, I think they're saying it's called. The new Gundam GQuuuuuX series, pretty much all these mobile suits are designed by the same guy that designs all the like mechs in Neon Genesis Evangelion. So they all have like better articulature. They're more like very like human like thin human muscly like looking. So after seeing like those, I'm like, oh yeah, that seems really cool. So I was like, oh yeah, I want those. And funny thing is, like, below me, I think I have the G-Fred, the Gundam in that one, and then Charge Zaku, but all like redesigned in like the same style, which I eventually want to get to as well. So yeah, that's been my recent kick of, hey, I like how these mobile suits look, I want to buy them now and build them. And I think I was really impressed with like how much like articulature they gives you in the arms and stuff now. Because a lot of the old Gundams are kind of like really blocky and hard to move, which I could probably show you with those ones back there in a little bit. But a lot of these are like more newer. I think these are kind of older. And then yeah, there's even the revived Guncannon, because older Guncannon you could barely like make his legs or arms move in the way you want them to be. So yeah, just like over the years, every like decade or so they re-release a Gundam or mobile suit, and then they're like way better version of the older one, and I'm like, oh man, now I want it. I want it to be cool. Oh, didn't cut that. There. There you go. I also need to remember to put these two of that. That's down there. Okay, I get that part. Just right here. I need to remember to... What was I trying to remember? I distracted myself. Ah! I dropped a piece. There we go. I need to remember something. I don't remember what I was supposed to remember now. The funny part is I know whenever I forget something like that, I'll remember it in 2 hours from now and be like, God damn it. Now I remember. It's too late. Remember the 5th of November. It's fine because I just watched V for Vendetta again today. Which is a movie I haven't watched in a long time. And then I watched today and I'm like, huh, you know, a lot of stuff going on in this movie. Really reminiscent of some stuff going on right now. Oh well. I think this is the last piece. Yeah, last one. Okay. We're almost there to actually getting to putting the legs together. Is that runner all done? Looks like it. Let's put the inside part of that. There. How many frogs are there on the screen now? I think that's everyone that redeemed one. Oh, no. No, I don't think Ace has been here in a while, so I think his frog disappeared. So yeah, I think they do disappear if people are inactive for a while. Which movie? V for Vendetta. It's based off a graphic novel and pretty much like, how do I describe the movie? It's like a world that pretty much is dealing with pretty much like a overreaching government taking control of the people and then giving power back to the people through acts of violence. So, but like not, well, yeah, some direct acts of violence, but a lot of it's like blowing up parliament and stuff like that. Basically terrorism. But like that's not the point of the movie. It's about like not letting your governments overstep their controls and the people have more power than the government. I think that's pretty much the message of the movie. But I don't think that's the same point everyone gets across when they watch it. Hydrate. I'm gonna drink my water first. Some more. I mean, one thing you'll notice if you watch V for Vendetta or just see images, the guy wears the Guy Fawkes mask, which is now more famous for like Anonymous, as they use that as their symbol. But yeah, it's more like based off the Guy Fawkes, the original guy who, what did he blow up? Was it the British Parliament? He also blew up. Yeah, I think he blew up the British Parliament as a way of pretty much like saying the government can't control people or something like that. Honestly, I don't know 100% because I'm not British. That wasn't a focus on our social studies when I was growing up. So I don't know if Anonymous was inspired by that or Guy Fawkes or both maybe. But I also know it was also a graphic novel before then, so who knows, maybe Anonymous like, yeah, I really like, or whoever was in charge of Anonymous at the time when they're making it, they're like, yeah, I really like comics. C1, that's down here, okay. Oh wait, that's C116. Where's C11? Was I not supposed to cut that one yet? I'm gonna put that off to the side. I don't think I was supposed to cut that one yet. Whoops. C18 I did, because that's up there. C20 is over here. And C12. Also, all the Earthbound music I'm also playing on my jukebox thing. I really need to play Earthbound again. It's fun because like I think Earthbound's one of my comfort games where I play like once every 2 years. Like I try to do a full playthrough. But I know as I've been getting older, like usually I get halfway through a game and be like, alright, that's enough recap for me. I remember the rest. But no, that's definitely gonna be probably a game I play again someday. I think I found out recently, I think Volta told me that you could just play on the SNES emulator, so I don't even have to do a bunch of setup for it. I can just play it whenever I want to do that. I know I said SNES emulator, I mean the... What do they even call these now? The Nintendo... Man, I wanted to say Game Pass. Nintendo Classics, I think they're called. Am I missing a piece from there? No? Okay, so that goes to that, and yeah, okay. I need A23. Is this A? Yeah, here's A. Where's A23? Payload kind of like zigzags. So there's 22, and I see 25. So where's 23? Am I blind? Oh, it's a yellow piece, that's why. A23, okay. And 24 would be for the other side. So I might as well get that one here. Just hold my hand to catch it so it doesn't fall on the ground. Just try and get it flat as possible. There you go. J23. Do not cut. What part? Oh, I think it means do not cut something in here. Do not cut what? I don't see the part that you can actually cut out. I think it means like this inner part. Don't actually cut any of that. So that's all I see it's pointing to. So we should be fine. Maybe it's talking about on this side. No, I don't see anything to mess up on that side. That one goes over here. Okay. Just getting worried about nothing. Hey, when they put instructions that says don't cut, I'm like, oh no, but I cut. What did I not cut? What was I supposed to not cut? Okay, time to get this falling into my palm. Stay still. There we go. Alright. That's 24, so that's on this side. Alright. That's the only thing I need from A on that side. Oh, no. Need A13 and 34. So 34 is same on both sides, so it doesn't matter which one I cut. Might as well just cut them both out right now then. Okay, get this foot off. There's 34. There's 34 for the other foot. Okay, what's next? 13. Okay, 13 and then 12 is probably for the other side as well. Just get this both while we're here. Alright, goodbye, Para. Yeah, I'm glad I'm back streaming again too. It's funny because like even on my way home today, I was like, I'm feeling a little tired. Should I call off streaming? Like, well, I haven't really streamed in the last 2 weeks. I should probably make an effort today to at least stream a day. Which one says 12? So that's on this side. Just need 13 on that side. Okay. See if I clean. So I can get that as clean as I want it to. There we go. That's a lot cleaner. Get that piece off there. Just use the little razor on that part. Just make that nice and flush. That. There we go, that's a lot better. Okay. Got a lot cleaner looking. Okay, what am I forgetting? Got B14, need C15 and C16, okay. From C1. 15 and 16, that's right here. And 16. Alright, what are we missing? I think that's everything. Let me just start putting together. You know, we can cut out the gray bits for the other side. That's C1 I need to remember. Do you know what we're gonna do? So you already used C2, that's why I'm a little confused on why I haven't used C1 yet. But I feel like 1 and 6 may go together. Let's just snap everything together here. So you want it facing that way, and this facing that way, you shove that through there. Get that snap nice and smooth. Yep. Set it all the way. Okay, then it goes into B2. Which way? Put that part facing down, this facing out towards me, like this. That just slides in here somewhere. Slides in right there. Okay. Gives me a little resistant because I'm not going the way it's supposed to. It just shows it just sliding in, huh? I guess that's just as far as it goes. Okay. And then 13 and 14 stickers are supposed to go on there. What do I got for stickers? Get a little sticker applier too out. Chew out that. So I need 13, 13 and 14. A sticker sheet. Okay, I thought it was one big sticker on this guy right here, but it's actually separated. So, can't hear. We get 13, one of 13 off, and one of 14 off. So there's 13, They want that to go in between this right here. Yeah, I can't see where to place. Okay. So it wants us to put in between these little gaps. Do my classic little trip of getting the spot I want it to be. Okay. Okay. Let's plug that deco in. There we go. Then 14 and 15 down there. Okay, so we're just using all of them. Just kind of do my nail method. I feel like that's easier, and then just apply it down with the tool I have. Oop. Down there we go. Can't get to stay where I want it to stay. Down there. Almost there. I think this is app music for what I'm doing right now. There we go. Just my nail to kind of finish into place there. Perfect. Then just gotta get the last really tiny one in. Go. Okay, let's get this last piece of sticker in there. There we go. Alright. I think I should add more fanciness to it. See if I can push that a little higher up. There we go. Perfect. Sure beats me having bust out the paint and make it look nicer. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to apply any more stickers, because that just takes so much time out. Okay, so C1, 18, that's this one. Which way do you want that? Up like this guy? Okay. This guy, I want it this way, but with this open gap on top. So more like this. And then this completes it on this side. Goes off that gap. Oh, let me get rid of that extra nub part right there. Make that a little more clean looking. And yep, just fits right in there. Snap those together. Okay, now what they want me to do with that. So I turn that over, I think, this way. Do I keep it this way? I keep it this way, okay. Put that all the way up there. Okay. So I hold that up like, I keep putting my arm underneath the camera. I need to remember that I have the arm going below the camera now so I can keep it up here. So this part, okay, let me see what's going on here. So this is the back piece. Number 2 is this little piece that goes behind it with the point on the bottom, okay. That goes on the back of this scene. Okay, yeah, you can see where they fit together. Okay, so let's just fit that together like that. Okay. And then that goes into this piece we have here. Okay, yeah, because they have like the block shape to hold it in place. So does it go this way? Yeah, it looks like it just fits on. Okay. So the bottom of that block piece kind of lines up with that. And this piece is supposed to... Oh wait, I grabbed the foot. This piece. I was like, this doesn't look right. So we have that now there. That just fits back here. Okay, still weird because it just feels like they're just sliding together, just working. There's like nothing really supporting it. Like if I touch it, it feels like it comes apart. I feel like when I put the side parts on, then they'll probably stay together better. Clean up this little yellow pieces nub on top right there. Okay, what do I want the blade? So fit this straight. There we go. Still got a little bit left over. Let's try again from this side. Still a tiny bit left. Okay. So a little bit more. There you go. Yeah, it's not as noticeable. Let's make sure the rest of it's nice. Just try to smooth that out a bit. There. Okay. Okay, so with these two pieces, you take this big one over here. Looks like it just fits into here and goes, or am I holding it wrong? No, it's supposed to go up here. Okay. Yeah, and then, yeah, just slides in, okay. And the same with this one, just lining up the holes together, it looks like. It should just... Okay, so that holds it in place. And then it has the working knees still. Okay. Okay. And then where's C? Did I not cut out C25? C225? Yeah, I can think we're focusing on C225. That's this piece right here. That's the part I was missing. Make sure not cut too close to that piece coming in. Gee, does that mean we're done with this yet? No, we still have two pieces on D. It's right there. Okay. Okay, so we got that part done. Oh yeah, where does the A part go? On top here? Where's that go? Did it just sit on top of this? Which way does it go? Like this? Oh yeah, I guess it just sits on top like that. Yeah, I guess, because I remember saying, like, kind of looks like there's floating parts there. So I think that's how that works. Okay, so I take this end, I take this guy, I rotate it, the point going forward like that. So with that little point sticking out forward. And it just fits in here somewhere. To down here, nope. A little higher maybe. Shows like a big part that just snaps in. Trying to figure out where that's supposed to be down here. It's way more complicated. I'm making it right now. I'm sure it just fits in. I just don't see how it fits in. Like, it feels like it wants to go in, but then it's not going in. Is that where it goes in right there? That may be. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, ooh, the little gray plastic sticks out, so okay, gives it little thrusters. That's nice. I like when they start doing that, where the inner pieces make up the colors on the outer pieces like that. Okay, so that's pushed in. Then we attach the knee up here. That puts it all together like that. Then we put this other side on here, and that should make all those thrusters show up too. Am I holding the right way? Yeah, this way. So I guess we just match up circles. Yep. And just push it close. Clean up back of this leg, so I don't like how much of that nub shows up. Oh, I chipped the plastic a little bit, but just rub with the nail. It goes away, no one will notice. I don't like how it's at curve like this too. Wish they never put nubs at curve. They just feel so much worse to clean up. Okay, I almost got done. There. Oh, it's noticeable now. Okay, what are we looking at next? The knee joint and a C121. Damn, I'll take that off here. C121. C121. Nope, didn't cut that part off either. Okay. Let's go finish off that piece. And that one's probably gonna have me putting our sticker on it too, if I remember correctly. Because all these pieces have this sticker on them. So grab one of those off of this sheet. Okay, just gotta move it a little bit higher. There we go. Oh, you know what? It's probably really late to do it now, but I never changed the category to the Gundam stuff. Let me just do it really quick right now. Miniatures and models. There. A little late, but it's fine. As long as it's proper categorized now. Yeah, I just completely forgot. It's like it was on the back of my head, and then when I finally got to it, like, alright, it's still doing okay. I completely forgot it. But it's fine, we're just on chatting for a while. We're just chatting for a while. Okay, so they want it point downwards like that. So that's how that looks there. Okay. And then This knee just fits right on top. Yep. Now you got a fancy little knee on top there. Piece of plastic left over right there. So it's just came out with my there we go. Perfect. Alright. Almost done with the leg. Just gotta attach these parts together. So just a ball joint. Okay, but we keep this pointed downwards like that, it looks like, or the other way around. I did it like this, it looks like. Let's see if we can plastic off that really quick. There we go. And then we just gotta put the foot together now. So it looks like you just take the base foot. Just see, yeah, that's pretty clean on those cuts. And then you put the upper part of the foot on it. Just double check. Yeah, that one's pretty clean as well. Oh, there's a little bit on that side. Just take care of it. So I want to make sure it fits well in there. I don't have to doing forceful pushing to get in place. Okay, there we go. Especially like if it's too big and doesn't fit right, then you get stress marks that way too. There you go. Yeah, foot made up of 2 different grays, one slightly darker. We got 14. Is that this one? 14? It just fits on top right here somewhere. Oh, just goes right there. Oh. That one definitely has some plastic right there to remove. So we're gonna get rid of rest of it looks fine. Okay. So that just slides and fits in there. It's weird because it just feels very loose and sitting on there. And this just sits ball joint on top, it looks like. Yeah. So I think we put this in first. So that just slides into the foot. Why is it not sliding like it should? Okay, there we go. Am I at the wrong angle? Is it supposed to go the other way, maybe? Let's see. Does it feel weird? Feels like it's not going in like it should. Okay, there it goes. Let's try to turn it a little bit, and now it went right in. Perfect. Okay, just got that. And put this on top. Just sits there, it looks like. And then once you put this on top, it should hold it in place. And it's just loose, so you kind of move it around their foot. Oh, don't pull it back too far, or else whole foot comes off. Okay. I don't like how loose that feels, because it kind of just jingles around. Okay, it doesn't really jingle around when you shake it. You can't turn it by hand still. But yeah, that's the left leg. Or left, or is it supposed to be right leg? Right leg, okay. Actually, I'll just put him on him. So he has something. How's my arm keep ending up below? I don't understand how that works. Yeah, so I remember seeing that yellow part floating. I was wondering how that worked. But there you go. Look at that. So one-leg Gunpla now. Alright, let's get his other leg done. So he at least can stand up. And it's just the backpack after that. So let's flip to the next page. Okay, let's go start lining up all these parts that I have. Is it? Okay. Got a little confused at first because, like, wait, why is it not the same page? But it is. It's just higher up, so it's a little out of order from what I had it before. That's the foot. That's a little yellow piece that goes up there. This is. Angle it. That goes up here. That's that part right there. That's the other side of that. That's that side of that. There's the kneecap. And what was this part in? Oh, wait. That goes up there. That goes right there. This goes down here. Okay. And then the foot, which goes over here. Just put the foot right there. Alright. Now just got to cut out all the parts from C1. So that's C2, and that's all we have left from C2. So we got the other hand. Don't know what this part's from. Then we have all these stuff up here too, which may be just duplicates, because I know sometimes they do give you duplicates. Unless they have me go to C2 for, yeah, so these C2 parts are the same, just double them. So those are going to be used for here too. Might as well just go take off the C2s now. So I got C220, let me get you first. Yeah, keep on. Like, I'm trying to train myself to hold my arm above the camera now, so I can get way better shots of me doing this instead of me like doing it way down here where you can't even see it. But every now and then I just lose focus on where the camera is, and then I just go back to what I was doing before and having it below the camera, which isn't a good viewing experience. I think what I really need is, other than just having the camera right in front and below me, I need another camera, but like right above me over here, so I can just glance up instead of having to turn my head to the right or looking all the way down just to see where I'm at. 18. Do I need 18 for this? Yeah. Because that's the knee part. C1, C6, I need for C2, 14, that's the flat bit. There you are. Let's get you off of this. So how we doing on time? Okay, about 2 hours and 30 minutes. So probably wrap this up within the next half hour to 45 minutes, I hope. Not that I have to keep to a schedule, or then going to bed on time. Yeah, there's 30. That's the other side of that other part we used earlier. Make sure not to cut off that long part right there, because we need that for the knee. Like, I don't have to keep to a schedule, but I do have work in the morning. Plus, I'm also trying not to stay up too late from doing all this too. So if I finish within the next hour, I still got like at least an hour I could do stuff before bed. Okay, so I want to shower or just prep something. So I don't have to do it in the morning. 22. I don't think we ever used that for anything yet. No. By now I need 15 and 16 for the foot. That's part of the foot joint. All night stream. Alright, I'll drink 2 energy drinks, Lux. I'll pull all nighter and go to work and be like, I don't want to do anything today, guys. Just let me sleep. I'm trying to think. Did I use 22 for something? So I was trying to see, like, is it the same as 17 over here? But no, it's not. So I don't think I used 22 for anything yet. Maybe it goes with the jetpack or something like that later. Just put that aside for now. And I need to pull the rest of the parts from C1 here. Put this back up here. Oh no, I don't see a part I could go with the jetpack either. I know I need C6. So this guy up here. And then C1. Okay, that's what I cut earlier. Okay, so I got those. B17 already got a okay. I think that may be everything. At least we need for this leg. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, because there's another one of that little jetpack thingies right here, but it's 22. So I'm guessing that's for something else. Alright, let's get to assembling. Gunpla? Assemble. And my cleanup. Too worried about these things, but just don't want them getting caught on anything. When the meat moves up and down. I'm just gonna remove whatever little excess they have left. There, nice and flat. Let's get a little bit of this guy just in case that pushes out a joint or something. Just can't get that little excess right there off. Try from this thing maybe. There we go. There we go, got it. Okay, and then that just slides in. Which way we point it? This way. There's a flat piece down there. Should push you in. Pointy thing out. Let's just hide those little stretch marks with my nail. There, they're gone. Okay. And now the fun part, we gotta put these stickers back on again. Andre knew you probably can mess up these really thin ones, because they give you like doubles of them. So we're like, you know, just in case they mess them up, we'll give them 2 stickers. Another thing I'm trying to be more mindful of is not holding the pieces too close to the camera so it could focus. Okay, it's like a little nudge with my nail. There we go. That time down, perfect. There we go. Just 2 more to go. Okay, have that kind of curled up, but we'll make it work. Just need to flatten it back down. Kind of like that. Okay. Just gotta push it down to the right spot. There we go. Okay, and then one last tiny one. Let's drop the sticker sheet. Come on, you. Not there we go. Okay. And other than that piece I need for that other gray piece, let's stick for the gray. Don't get stuck like that on my fingers. There we go. Perfect. One more sticker I know that we have to deal with, and then we're pretty much done with the sticker sheet, hopefully. Hopefully the backpack doesn't have like a bunch of stickers on it. Been there like I want you to. There we go. Tap it down. There we go. Okay. Everything on this guy got a little excess there to clean up. Just on that edge right there. Okay. Rest of it looks clean. Just get the little bit off that too. Okay. So now, if I remember correctly, it's just the opposite way. I want this open gap on top of that. I just stress on that clip right there. Okay. Just a little bit excess on that one too. Trying to be careful when I move excess. I'm not digging into it and just like carving out a piece of plastic. It's easier to move excess, but if you ever dig into the plastic, then a little hard to restore plastic. Okay, got that pushed all the way up like the other one was. Gee, get rid of those little stretch points there too. Okay, perfect. Okie dokie. Got his top of the knee. If I remember correctly, I'll just push this gray part into the back of this thing like that. So that just fits in there. Hope there's no plastic on that. Get that out before it gets pushed in and it becomes impossible to take back out. Okay, they look good. Let's go fit you together. Perfect. Just push in. Perfect. And then it goes on the back side, I believe. Yeah. just sits there. I'm gonna take the little piece put on there, but let's get rid of the excess on you too. Oops, sorry, too close to camera with that one. There we go. And then if I remember, yeah, it's that way, right? That we have on the other one. Oh, it's upside down. Just turn around and we're good. Okay. Okay. And then the knee part just sat in here, right? Okay, then we just gotta put the sides in. Just make sure no jutting out nubs. Good. Come on. Back into place. White sliding out on me. And this one just slides on here, right? Yeah. Let's check this side too. Okay, nubs look good. It just snaps together. Perfect. And then we just shove this piece in here again. Get rid of the excess right there. Shaving does not want to come off. There we go. Still a little bit on there. There. And might as well get a little bit of shaving off here too. There we go. Get that side as well. Okay. That little points out the knee, and then it's really just, I think it's easier if I go on the outside, yeah, and push it in to place. Yeah, that's a lot easier than try and put it in the other way. And that just slides up there, and then pretty much cap it off, right? Yeah, cap it off. This leg's nice straight. There we go. And put the kneecap on. It's upside down. There we go. Just make sure a little bit stressing right there. Let's just clean that up. There's same over here, but that's not as bad on that side. Okay. Is closed off. And then we got applied the last sticker detail to this one. If I'm just gave me a warning, I don't think it was battery though. Just double check. What were you warning me about? Its battery's still 40%. I think it was just a notification. So get that nice and stuck on there. And they have it pointed downwards, right? Yeah. So on this side also pointed downwards. So I got that side straight down. It shows on the image. There we go. There we go. And now we just got the foot to put together. A little excess right there. Let's clean that up. Go. Type access on that there. Shape that won't come off. That's clean. The front just has a tiny bit right here too. Shave that off the front. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's finish off the foot. That's a nice little shoe right there. This one, yeah, I like the other red one. There's a little excess right there. The back sound, just a tad bit. Okay. There, I'm just gonna fit that into the little hole there, and it just stays in place. I'm just gotta shove these two together. I don't have no shaving on it, but it looks good. There's a little stress there, but just buffers that with a little nail. I believe I just churned it. Okay, yeah, so you got to turn it in the machine. Put this cap on that one. Got a little excess on the back there. Let's clean that up right now. I don't know. That's why I tried to avoid shaving. Cut a little bit into it, but just a little rub with the nail, and then all that stressing goes away. So just a little shaving on top here. There. Okay. Shaving dust on there. That should be just push that in. Yep. Whole another leg done. All the thrusters and all that. Shove that right in there, and now we got a standing Gunpla. Guess the main thing right now is I want to check out the articulation. Stand straight up. Okay, there we go. So how far can the... Oh, yes. Pretty good on the leg bend. You're going to touch the back with the foot. That's good leg bend. Arms. So if I want like the arm touch the back, can I? Yes. Okay. It grabs something from the back. That's good. I'm thinking more of like action pose. Kind of like having like one knee kind of bent. The other one's kind of forward. And one thing a lot of people don't do is like move the feet around. So a lot of times just having the feet kind of like angled different ways makes it look a lot better. Even having like the legs also angled. It's like having this one turn forward, but then having the foot go out. And he has the core body. Let's see. Okay. So this foot kind of forward as well, but this one kind of going that way. And just turn his body a little bit. I don't want to have like the pelvis go back, but the chest kind of go forward. So we can't do this. That bit out, but make sure those joints are all the way in. Okay. Head. Right, most important thing with the head is like you have it face forward, but then just a tiny bit downward. And it gives it like a little character. I don't kind of like how his chin's so long, so it like kind of messes with how you want to place that. I think this gets his shoulders a little lax. This one could probably be up higher. This one could kind of be more lax. Have his arm come down a little bit more. I don't like how this front part of the hand kind of like comes off. Yeah, kind of like the articulation of that. So as far as I know, articulation's a lot better. Put my head up a little bit more. Spin this knee a little bit down. Try to move this leg a little forward. And then this foot to be a little more forward. And we can make this one probably turn a little bit more. Yeah, something like that. Looks pretty nice. When like they just dodge away from an attack or something like that and try and regain their composure. Okay, now let me move the arm back a little bit more. This body core thing is like new to me, so I don't know how to make it like work well. Yeah, kind of like they did backdash attack or something like that. I forgot I could like kind of adjust these forward and back like this too. So let's do something like that. There we go. Yeah, I kind of want head point down a little bit more, but the collar right here is kind of getting in the way of it. There we go. Alright, we still gotta make the backpack too, so see 1, 9, and 4. Put a stick sheet up here. See 1, 9, and 4. I've been eyeing these two big pieces for a while. Let's get to finally putting them together. And start up to 22. Okay, C22. So we are going to use this piece finally. For the thrusters, it looks like, on the backpack. And then, is that all the pieces on C1? No. We have 5 I'm not sure what that's for. So we still got to hold on to that runner. And C222, that's up here. And we still got hands on this one, so we'll hold on to that runner. And that's the D, but I have a piece on A that I'm supposed to use. A33. Okay, that's for the thrusters, it looks like. Okay, am I forgetting anything else? D1 and D6, okay. So that's what those are for. That's D6 and then D1. Yeah, 9 left on that runner, so let's go with that. Let's go do a quick little cleanup. That part's okay, that's okay. That one has a little bit of shaving to do. There we go. Same for this one. Yep. Shave it in the same spot. And check this out, back patch. Yeah, there's gonna be a little shaving on there to do. Okay, that's good. I think those parts came out clean. Okay. Let's check this side too. A little bit down here. That edge right there. Okay. Check the sides on these. Here's just buffer distress. Okay, that one's a little bit. Shave a little bit off here. There you go. Backside. Nope, that's good. Got these guys. Swap it on that guy. Probably a little bit on here too. Oh, no. Looks good. Okay. So we're just gonna take these two, just fit the pieces together like so. And then those red parts just seem like they just fit on the back here like so. So that side goes on there. It just fits on that little wing over there, it looks like. Okay. I think I push it north There we go. Just going all the way? No, not all the way. Okay. So the little gap. Okay. Putting the bomb part first. How do I know? This way? Is that the way it goes? It's the same either way, so I don't think it matters. It looks like these guys just snap in there. Okay, perfect. Just push those in out of the way. Okay, what else do we need to do for the backpack? Okay, some of the actual cannon and looks like a beam saber holder. So cannon's gonna be 15 and 16, these two big pieces. There we go. And then 16. To 16, and then they want a 39. Yep, there's this big piece. This piece probably gonna need a little cleanup. Yeah. See how that cleans up when I just rub the stress points first. Okay. That's pretty nice. Just a little more. Okay. Well, it just snaps together. Like that. Let's put a little excess on both these. There we go. Can't really notice the edge ones right here. And it just goes on top there. Okay. That's it. This way it goes? Okay. Didn't know it'd just be on like a little swivel like that. Okay. Yeah, so you can point over his shoulder and then that's just it resting. Going up, okay. And then beam saber 14 and 8 on A. 14. There's the beam saber. Let's say 14 and 8. There's the beam saber holder. So a little bit of excess on that piece I just cut out. Get rid of that right now. So that just sits in there. Top. Tiny bit of excess on that one. That just goes in there. Okay, you can angle it. You can't have it off at an angle like that. I think that's the bottom of this too. Alright, I think we're finally done with like the main parts of this guy. And the rest are just guns and stuff like that. Yeah, just slides right on the back like that. Then yeah, you can angle the beam saber so it's easier to grab. Just have it like over his shoulder like that. And then yeah, you can point the gun down, you can point the gun up. Depending on how they need to aim it. Cannon. There we go. And the rest is just the beam rifle. Okay, so that little part was probably the beam rifle. And then the beam saber, which does it give me multiple of those or it's just one? Huh, they only gave me one beam saber. That's interesting because they give you two of the beams, so I'm wondering why they only give you one beam saber. Yep, and that's the end of the instructions, so yeah, we're basically done. Finally did it. Let me just double check. Joint stickers. Place on the parts from Big Air. See sticker on the gun. I think. Yeah, there's sticker on the little scope. And yeah. We're all done. We finished. We finished a Gunpla. I finished a Gunpla on stream. So let's just kind of like have it with the pose he has now, and then let me grab Guncannon Revive. So you can kind of just see them next to each other, just out two different styles. Roll dust on him when you clean up. And I do probably need panel line this one, but at least I'm lucky now with like the how they're doing the grays poking through and stuff like that. Kind of like gives a feel of panel lining on there without having to go through and with like black markers, especially like all these little joint parts. Like you go into all these little crevices and fill them in with ink, especially like in the back here, and especially in this abdomen part right there too. I mean, without having to go through all that, just like how much of an upgrade it is compared to the old version is right there. Let's see if get a nice zoom in on them. Let's go turn that inwards a little bit. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna just hold my camera while I retighten everything. Place. Okay, tighten this one down. Okay, I guess this is technically my first Gundam completed on stream. So the other ones were the Pokemon Plus stuff. But yeah, that's what we got. See, let me adjust this real bit. Put you over here, bring it up a tiny smidge. Okay, fonts to rest right there. They gonna stay still. Okay, we're good. Alright, when we finally finish a kit. And I really hope to get these done a lot faster. So I think over the 2 sessions it took us to do this, I want to say probably was 4-ish, maybe 4.5 hours, maybe. Actually, I don't even remember. I know I started that other session kind of late, in probably like an hour in, and then ended around like 3 hour-ish mark as well. So yeah, I have to look up and see how long it took me to build this one. But we're all good now. Make sure to start putting my tools away. Put the God Hand in its little pouch so it doesn't rust. And actually move you over for a second. I'll shove the razor and stuff back into its place. Let's get you into your little box right here. There's a corner on going. There we go. Okay, good to come up. Don't wake up. Stay asleep on top there. Good boy. They put pliers away. But yeah, I say overall, I'm quite happy with how it turned out so far. May do detailing stuff off screen and then just show the end results, because I know that's just a lot of me just sitting there in silence as I hold my breath so I don't mess anything up. So I do mess up, then I have to take like a Q-tip like this and go in and unsmudge it and then do it again over and over until I like it. But yeah, I'll probably show off that finished product once that's all done. Maybe even go a little bit further. I mean, go and paint these little parts on the hand, the rails, to be the same yellow orange color. And see how those come out. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed building this. Can't wait to work on, I guess I could show off the couple other ones I have. So from the same series, gee, hopefully the camera's not too close, is it? Okay, yeah, the camera's a little too close. Let me adjust it back a little bit. Oh, no. Don't do what you think you're doing. The whole thing almost just came off. Okay. Nope. Keeps on trying to come off. Let me untighten and retighten it. Stay right there. That's where we want you. Okay, good. Got like loosen all 3 arms just so I could mess around re-angling it. So let's go like right there seems good. Okay. Just tighten these 2 arms and like get this where I want. Higher. Now let's tighten down. Why is it sagging? Which one of you weren't tightened down all the way? I'm just gonna retighten them all again. Just make sure crooked. Well, underneath my desk, I got like a little spot for them. But honestly, right behind me right now, Lux, there's just a whole bunch of boxes and crates that I've been moving stuff around in. And right now, I just need to clean everything out and get going. Make it all nice and clean again. There's one kit I want to start building. Is basically the like main Gundam of the series, but this one's recolored to be like the Evangelion colors. Look up other like more. I like just like the vibrantness of it, the oranges, the teals, purple, just all really pops out. Looks nice. I know he's probably the last one I'm gonna build, just so pretty much like I work out all the kinks of me doing it and make them nice and perfect. I may want to build this next because I like Zaku's a lot. This is okay. Make sure the camera's not falling. This Charge Zaku. Oh, really change angle of it. Touch that. Okay. So Charge Zaku, classic. Always having a red Zaku. These guys are a lot different than normal Zaku's because they have like each giant like bull blades. Where they have like two little rockets right here on both legs. So there's two rockets there, two rockets there. You kind of see it on the rear part. But yeah, I kind of like this Zaku design, so I kind of want to probably put this one together next. So I wonder how well the heat axe turns out, because I really like the heat axe as a weapon for Gundams. Because I could put this one next to my Sharzaku back there. Can't see because it's behind this guy. And then we could, it's not even focus either. But move this, okay, yeah. So I could put it next to that guy and see how well that all comes out together. So I'll probably be my next kit I want to focus on. This one right here. I'll probably keep that on top. And other than that, I also got the main Gundam, the non-G Fred color one, and I'll probably do that one right after the Zaku, just so I have like the two main things, the series right there. I like how when this box shipped to me, kind of like all beat up and warped. I don't plan on keeping these boxes. Yeah, there's like a big scratch right there, or dent. But yeah, I don't really plan on keeping the boxes, so once I build them, I could throw away these boxes and I'll have more room for more Gundams. Oh, keep on hitting that bottom corner. No, I think my camera feels like falling. Me. Let's see if I can adjust back up. No, got sag. Okay, perfect. G on the bottom of our shelf. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for tonight. I didn't really have a big dinner, so I probably should eat a snack or something before bed. And then I also gotta make my little hot cocoa and melatonin to help me sleep a little bit better. Especially since I drank a little bit of this. Probably just gonna put the rest of this in my fridge and then just chug in the morning so I'm awake. Oh, yeah, keep on. I'm not used to having my camera arm going below my desk. I keep nudging it whenever I grab or get something. But yeah, thanks for everyone that came out. Thanks to those who stayed up and stuck around. I know, like, the biggest problem that I know, like, even with your streams, Lux, is most of our viewers are like Central East Coast, so we're like way past their bedtime, especially on a weekday. Hydrate. Alright, I'll finish up the rest of my water, which actually isn't a lot left. You know, they can always catch our VODs or our YouTube uploads whenever we get around to them. I know I'm in the problem, like, I used to have, like, just doing the 3-ish streams I had, I was like, oh, I have too many uploads, it's too much to keep, but then after not streaming for 2 weeks, I'm just like, oh no, I don't have any uploads to upload anymore. But yeah, everyone do go sleepy. So yeah, maybe I wonder, I don't know if I put my reactive guy on the ending screen. No, I'm not on the ending screen with my reactive guy. But I think this is where we call it, and I don't think I'm gonna raid out tonight. I say keep it nice and simple tonight. No raiding out. We'll just all go to bed together. But yeah, I guess I'll just reiterate what I just said, but like everyone, thanks for coming out again. I had fun. I hope everyone else had an enjoyable time. I know a lot of people just like sitting around hearing my voice while I'm yapping about something random. You gonna be up for a good bit? Why? Do you have other things to do tonight, Lutz? Or are you gonna play Marvel Rivals? Ooh. Oh, for your new debut, basically. I know Heroes Taker because I think the frogs do like how you said earlier. Oh, are you just like messing around with your new model and all that stuff? But yeah, I think the way you said about the frogs, I think if people do leave, they do disappear. Because I know Ace was like one of the later ones, but he's not here anymore. But your frog, my frog, and Hero's frog still here. You're updating all your profile pics and everything. I mean, that makes sense. You have pretty much do like a whole rebrand sort of thing, make sure everything's in theme. So they don't disappear after a bit, but I think like it probably goes off like who shows up in the users in chat when you like look in that setting. Well, it's weird because like it doesn't show Hero in there, but I assume Hero's still in the chat because his frog's still here. But everyone else's frogs that did summon a frog, those are gone now too. Ooh, a new raid alert. Funny thing is, I think I almost did a new raid alert. I just haven't bought it yet. Whereas these frogs, but they just stampede across the screen. So I probably should buy that. I mean, I'm feeling like everyone likes frogs. So, is there a way to make my frog not have stars? If I click my frog. I don't know why mine specifically has like the stars shooting out of it. Maybe because I was testing like that jump game and I have like currently 86 points. Oh no, because Hero has, oh, somehow I have 192 points now. It hasn't refreshed until I clicked it. Why doesn't your frog show up in here? I see my frog, I see Hero's frog. That's weird. I don't see your frog. Okay, for some reason now it shows up. Yeah, you currently show 100 points. Okay, now everyone's frog's showing up. I guess it took it a second to wake up and pop up. Well, it's like not you showing up on screen, it's there's like a drop down menu up here that you can't see right now. Or I can see everyone who's summoned a frog so far. But yeah, so like everyone, June's frog disappeared, Ace's frog disappeared, Para's frog disappeared. I don't know who this person is. Foaming says frogs disappeared. What's funny is I think I can just spawn them. Yeah, because there's June's frog now. So yeah, it looks like you just spawn people's frogs if they're not there. I think it goes off base because I think Hero's still in the chat, even though he's probably like AFK or something like that. But he still has my stream open, so that's why his frog's still here. But I guess if anyone else closed out of the stream, I guess after a little bit it just removes the frog if they're not active. I don't know how it tracks down Twitch. I do know Twitch does track if you're active, watching stream and stuff like that. There's probably just some Twitch API stuff that I don't know yet, but I will get to know more. But yeah. Also, how was the background music? At any point did you feel like it ever got too loud over me, or has it just been like a good level? I know it's about like the levels when I'm talking, it's about half those levels, so hopefully at any point it just never got too loud. Okay, it's pretty good. Alright, I'll probably just leave it at what it's at right now, and then if ever it just gets too quiet, I can always bump it up a little bit. Ooh. You heard me really well. Yeah, I think I did some stuff with my microphone because I think I had a setting enabled, and that was kind of like trying equalizing my voice with the sounds currently going on stream. And then this time I think I messed around with stuff, and even just like any that's background or even like game music, I turned it down like a couple notches negative in the audio mixture, just so like probably like at least a good negative 20 compared to where I'm at on the dBs, just so everything stays more even when I record. But yeah, with that, I think we should end. And I can finally get ready for bed. And also get rid of all these lights I have on. Because I have that overhead light, I have a light underneath the box where my Gunplas are, and I have my room light on, so I have like 3 light sources. But I just have to only put up with this once a week, unless I decide to do more creative streams throughout a week. Which, who knows, maybe that'll be something I do more often, because it's kind of like easier to set this up and then do something productive than just get home and be like, I don't want to do anything, I want to watch movies and YouTube and play one game and that's it. But I should really get on. You know, I'm just rambling. That's why I need to just end it. Alright, bye Lux. Good night. Good night anyone else that's still here too. See you all tomorrow for Paper Mario, when I finally begin Chapter 3. Bye-bye.